Hi, Cami. I wanted to give you some quick video feedback. Um, this is fun, and the color that you have chosen, I think this aqua, and I do want to talk about what works. Um, this is fun. This isn't an easy template, so I think you've gone through and made some necessary changes, and so that's not easy. So I want to say, kudos for that. Let's take this dot out um, of that. And when we come here, you're going to want to actually have, when we click here, we're going to need the words there. So you're going to work on that. I'll start with just a couple of details. I love this image. I think it's great. Let's take out the bullets. They wouldn't work for a header, and they're only for lists. Okay, so let's take the bullet out. I do like the black. Take that bullet out. Probably don't underline that. It usually means that it's a link to something. That's a good amount here. You could probably bring it all the way over to align with this, make your column wider to match this probably. If you're going to do this here, then you want your buttons to be more like that, where you have them. For this, let's try make it more round, or remove it altogether, the oval, and make sure it's centered. The font, this is working. Let's not underline that. Possibly want to keep this in the same color. And then only this probably maybe in the blue, the Real Deal Taco Blue. So we want to use the client's colors. Again, let's not make it an oval. It really needs to be more of a circle. All bullets off. This is a link, or because it's underlined, but it isn't. So let's not underline it. And this is an awesome image. This is perfect. You might want to go circular on these, make them all the same. Okay, so they're going to be the same size. Maybe you want it to be, if you're going to put an outline around it, maybe make it the blue, the taco, Real Deal Taco Blue. Again, take these off. Try not to, don't underline them. This is a smaller font, I think, than this one. Maybe not. Maybe it just looks that way. And let's take the outline off. It's making it harder to read. And let's have your columns be the same width. Okay? And a little closer together. This image really doesn't need to be there, or it needs to be replaced because it's glassware and we're talking about a food truck. Same here. This is hamburger. That's probably from the original template or something, and we need to definitely remove that because it needs to be for tacos. This is good. Probably, just make sure it's a circle. Let's take off the dots and that outline. If you can get rid of this by making it a solid background, then you'll be better off. I have seen this before, but try and get rid of it. It looks like you've tried to overlap some things. Take a look at that. This, I would maybe just put white on top of this background so that we don't have this color on white. Use this color here or the Real Deal Taco Blue. Like I said, there's also green from Limes, but the red doesn't work as much for the beachy kind of thing. That could be blue too. Remove all of that. Again, you want to be able to see that. And if you remove these lines, you're going to have better luck there. And maybe just a solid this color. I think that would be easier than moving these lines over. Okay, but this is good. We can read this. It needed padding if these lines were here. It would have to clear that, but I think you're better off removing the lines. If you're going to keep them, make sure your column is inside, well inside with padding. bigger margin than that. All the way down the same, but this is legible. And this, again, it's underlined, so I want to click on it, and it's not really going to go anywhere. So let's not underline those. Again, and center. So some of these, once you get them right and understand it, I couldn't find a contact when I click it. It's giving me something else. So double check where that's going. But, you've got your content entered. Now you want to go in and work with that. You need a location page. Okay. With that content entered also. All right. So good start. You've got next week you'll be submitting a revision. All right. Good work.